because a fair should not be a free business trip. It should be really something with value, with a good ROI.
Hello, Dali.
Hello, Alex.
This weekend we'll go to Canton for the Canton Fair. Then next week we'll fly to Barcelona. Early next month we'll be in Chile, and we have also another fair in Ecuador.
Exactly.
In June we will go to Germany, Intersolar,
Exactly.
Munich. All right, so we're quite busy, so we have to split.
Yes.
We have many expositions to go. I would like you to share with our followers, first of all, how do you select the fair to attend, and how we bring the best, the max result from the fairs, from the expositions, how we manage the fair, how we get good results from the fairs. So please share your knowledge.
With great pleasure.
Yeah.
So first of all, when it's a new fair, what is important is to check for reference, because a fair should not be a free business trip. It should be really something with value, with a good ROI. So first of all, if it's a new fair, I will check on the last year fair how many visitors. What kind of typology of client, where is a buyer, decision maker, or just a student? Then what kind of nationality go to this fair to know if it's the target market we are focusing on? And finally, competition. Because if there's some good competitors of ours, then of course we should also go to this fair. And last but not least, also check the situation of this market. For example, if there's a fair in Dubai, I will not go now because I know the situation is not good. So the idea is to go where there's also a good opportunity, good economy, good situations that can enable us to do more business if it's a new fair.
So the fair first judgment is to check the fair if the fair can match our target customers.
Yes.
We go if our target customer will attend the fair, because it's an investment.
Yes.
You need to get a good return on it.
Always. And when you have a team of marketing this, you need to set up this as a basic KPI for your marketing team to make sure that every event that they plan or that they want us to participate must have a good return on investment. So that's why this is a part of
the financial team also calculate the return on investment.
It's very important. It's very important when selecting a fair. This is the base. So anyway, every decision we do is a mathematic decision, is logical. It's not, there's a fair there, I should go there. No, we need to check all the important data. Based on data, we make decision.
After we decide to go to the fair,
so
what are the following steps?
As I say, always is about before the fair and after the fair, not necessarily during the fair.
It's too late.
Exactly, it's too late. And I will give you a very fun example. Is like we have been in the fair and some of our competitors say, wow, you have so many people at your booth, but we don't have. And then I ask them, but how many clients did you contact before the fair to visit you at your booth? But we were expecting that coming at the fair, people will come by themselves. I said, no, people will come uninvited. So that's why it's important and to not expect that the fair will have some kind of magic where just people will come to your booth. It doesn't work. So what is important for you to be clear is preparation of the fair. So check the group of clients that might go to the fair, maybe client, existing client, maybe some prospect you're already in touch, and invite them and make sure you set up a clear appointment time and date, because the idea is you don't want to have 3 or 4 clients coming at the same time. So you want to take a precious time with your client to have an individual approach and customized approach, so the client will feel that there is a kind of engagement between you and him. So this is very important, is to plan. So invite as much as possible. Make sure that you have a certain number of clients. You can also put a target to your sales team to make sure that they have at least, I would say, 30 to 40 appointments during this exhibition. And then from there, that you will build something good and you increase your chances of having a good ROI. Then, of course, during the fairs, to make sure that even before the fair, I would say that you have all the necessary data sheet, all the necessary information about your product and services you are selling. Make sure that you have all the marketing tools. That means maybe a presentation videos that you can put on the screen, enough flyers, brochures, and a business card, of course. And what we like to do is a booklet. That means every time we get a client coming to our booth, we take a booklet where we write down the information Sure, it's done by hand, maybe old-fashioned, but it's the base, because you know that you can review this booklet and the information will stay with you. So this is very important. Not just take a business card and put in a pocket and then forget who is this guy doing the business.
Actually, is our discipline to the sales.
Exactly.
Every fair, they need to organize the business card and all the information.
It's very important.
They sort to summarize all the information from the booklet we provide, and they use it every fair. And even before
the fair.
Not only invite to the fair, we also organize business trip visits and also dinner party.
Because if, for example,
events,
in our case, we have to work to travel 12 hours to go to Europe. So the idea is also to maximize the business trip. So if we can go before the fair to visit some client in the office, it's even better.
Yes.
Not after, because after is the time we will work on all the meeting and prices we need to send and everything. So I really will privilege before the fair to visit as many clients as possible in the country, in the office, to have a deep conversation that can last more than 2 hours. So you can most easily increase your chances of closing deals.
Yes. This is before the fair, right?
Before the fair.
And of course, we have traceability. We also have weekly meeting before fair, like 6 months, 3 months, 1 month, 1 week, of course. And of course, we train the sales very well, right?
It's important.
Not only train, we bring the best people, most qualified people.
The fair should be a place also of competition, where you choose the best member to go to the fair. It also proves that they have good results, that they have high ambition, and have the strong will to develop more clients. So this is very important. Choose the people who represent yourself and your company. It's very important. So that's why the most you are motivated, the more we'll take you to the fair. Why? Because we need you to represent us well, and we need to increase our chance, because every fair is a big investment for any company. Having a big company is still a big investment. So we need to cherish this moment to attract as many possible leads.
I think for the fairs, if for a B2B company or even B2C company, some professional expositions are the most important events for the company. So it's a big investment and big events.
Exactly. Some company only rely on events like this to get new clients and new leads. Even though I don't think it's the only way, but it's very important too.
Yes. So before, of course, our marketing will promote our fair, invite as many visitors as possible. And during the fair, during the fair, the micromanagement of the fair, they sort out all the information, and of course, there's a list of visitors.
Yes.
Call them. Message them. Push them to come. All right. If they don't come, or you have to call them to.
So I will say there's a list of do and don't do. For example, I will start with the don't do. Don't be on your mobile phone when you're in the fair. Don't play any games. I saw many people doing that. Even if you have nobody, but just be serious about it.
If you have nobody, stand in front of your booth. Invite people to come over. Bring your flyers or brochures right in front of the booth.
Another don't do is sit. Don't be sitting. The fair, you need to stand up to show energy, to show motivation. So if you are sitting, means you don't want to receive, and it's not a welcoming sign, because sometimes when people see people sitting, they don't feel like they can enter the booth, or they don't feel like they can disturb with questions. So don't be sitting. I will say those are very two important things. And the last, don't go unprepared. Don't go in the fair if you don't know the answer. So prepare very well the question you might have. Many fair we went and we ask them questions they don't know how to answer. So I think those are the big 3 don't do. I would say this is very important. And to do, I would say be energetic, be welcoming, ask questions, don't be shy. Really go approach the client, invite them to your booth to discover your product and services. Be proactive, take notes, because you cannot remember everything. And I think be decent. And don't be wearing sportswear in the fair. We saw that. I know it's uncomfortable for the feet. I know it's suffering, but it's just 2 to 3 days.
Yes.
So don't be losers. So don't play the victim about that. And of course, Then there's the after the fair.
Yes.
It's all about follow up and immediately call back the client, immediately to remind them who you are, what you discuss, send a summary email. Now with AI, you can do summary email within 30 seconds. So you don't have any excuses to not do it well and quite efficiently. So you need really to be efficient. Even I will say, even in the evening after the fair, if you have energy and time, try to send immediately emails so it's done, and then plan phone calls. Every hot leads, I would say, important client, call them first and try to have even again meeting on Teams and others to make sure they remember you and you can continue what you discuss in the fair. And then you have the, I will say, the less hot, then you can start to contact them too, and the cold prospect, then contact them later. But give yourself priority on what is urgent, then important, and then just the last clients.
It's the whole process we share. First of all, it's important to have the right attitude towards all the team. They really cherish the opportunities to go to these expositions, especially in another country, right?
Yes.
And then the whole team work 100% full energy to invite the client, welcome the clients, and follow up well with the fair, right? And then the leaders, of course, you should always lead by example. You and I, we go to fair. We are the most active ones in the fair.
We have to.
And we never sit down. We never complain. It's tiring. No, we never say that. So it's lead by example, of course. And then later we have the whole team use the information system to check the development of each client. What's the result? And the financial team come back to check how much revenue the exposition brings to the company, and then to give a good summary and a good evaluation of the fair, if it's good or not. And then you can continue to go year by year, right? Or you can give up some fairs.
Yes.
There are so many, but choose the best ones.
Yes.
Only the best ones who bring the results, right? I think we have shared quite a lot of key information for our followers. Unfortunately, we see a lot of people who go to the fair. There's something wrong with them in the fair, right?
But it's the same topic. It's always come back to the leader. I think if the leader don't prepare well, the team is not guilty. It's always the same. So that's why we offer those kind of lessons for the leaders, because we believe that leaders should pay a lot of attention to their action and to what they should do to make the team good. The weather and the way it's done is always by the leader.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.